Hey, what's up, y'all? Hold on, let me take the sunnies off. I want to thank you, Eye to Eye, for checking out Sway's Universe. And I appreciate it. We got so many videos we want you to see, so push that notification button for me. Do it now and enjoy the video. Peace.
This is Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning. Shake your body. Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out, y'all.
There's so much game in that movie, New Jack City.
What a journey that was. Yeah.
I can only imagine. Did you know what you were walking into? Because you own the role so well. Like, you can...
No, they caught me at a good time because I was recently graduated from State University in New York at the theater arts school there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of focused on theater and classical performing, classical character building.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into it looking at it as, all right, let me build a classic character. Let me flesh this character out. I mean, using The Godfather and Pacino and these films as a model, as a reference. And then I realized, there was a lot of musicians in the movie.
Yeah. Ice-T.
Yeah, it was like a concession stand.
Yeah.
Ice-T, yeah, Ice Cube. I mean,
I'm dead.
we had Orange Juice Jones. Orange Juice was in there.
Yeah,
it was. The hot
Christopher
dogs
Williams
been
was
good.
Christopher Williams
Keith
was in
Sweat
it.
made a cameo at the wedding.
Yeah, the crazy thing is that they told me that we're going to have some of the best actors in Hollywood. It's just going to be the Black Godfather.
Uh-huh.
And Nicholas Ashford walked in, and it was, I love him. I love my family, but it exactly wasn't what they told me.
They meant you. They were talking about
It
you.
was
They
pretty interesting.
Pretty interesting, but it became a cult classic. You've been
Amazing.
a part of many of them, and this is one that won't die, though, right? New Jack City.
No, because
Unbelievable.
I had a source who said, I won't say who, but
Say who?
Christopher Williams told me that there was a rumor or that they were trying to make a New Jack City 2 because Nino survived at the end of New Jack City.
Yeah, they came to me with that idea a couple of times, and
Yeah.
Why not?
because I didn't want to glamorize the drug dealer.
Really? So you
I
made
had
a conscious
major
decision.
reservations
Yeah.
about playing the drug dealer from the start. Actually, I turned the film down a couple of times when they first approached me because that wasn't where my head was at. I didn't feel that was where our people needed to be at. And we had enough images of us being drug dealers and degenerates and unhumanly. I didn't want to contribute to that. But when I thought about the performance aspect of it and the character, and then I'm looking at Scarface was dope though.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we can make this work.
Mo Better Blues. That's one of my. You should hit applause when I say these titles. By the way, Mo Better Blues.
Better Blues.
That was one of my favorite Spike Lee movies. Of all time. I felt like I was like a Bleak or a Shadow. Because I
That
came
was
in.
first and strangely enough the only time Denzel and I have done a film together.
Why is
I
that?
gotta ask D on that one.
Really?
Man, we come to D so many times, man, to do movies. When's the last time you see D say, "Hey, Wes, come do a movie with me"? You ain't seen it. I don't know. I done stepped to him many times, man. Many times I done said, "Yo, D, I don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to write a book."
You're gonna write a book eventually. Because when you see De Niro and Pacino, when they finally matched up, man, that was just like, oh shit. When you see them do that, so that's how I think we feel about you and Denzel.
It'd be great, man. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put this lace up. Let's go.
There's no competitiveness. I mean, there's natural competitiveness. You both
Not
have
with
to-
me.
Yeah.
Not with me, because I like, working with talented people. I like working with the artists who are real, like, about it. And so I don't care if I'm playing in the front, in the back. Just put me on the team and put me on the field, coach. I'll fit in. I'll get in where I can fit in.
Yeah. Man, shit. Well, let's put the word out to Denzel, man.
Word,
All right.
get it.
let's
Holler
get
at
the
your boy. That's my man. But
Yeah.
y'all, D, what's up?
That's
He's doing movies with Ryan Reynolds. Come on.
Yeah, right, yes. Yeah.
I'm Blade, man. Come on. What's going on?
Well, Ryan came here and he talked about working with you too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He talked about being on the set of Blade, and he didn't say anything bad. Or
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Did-
That's good. No, I don't have anything bad to say about him either. You know, that third film was a very interesting experience.
Why so? Rumors was that it was a lot of friction on set.
Well, look, man, you had a director who had never directed a commercial before, directing a $50 million movie.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a very expensive sandbox to be playing in or learning in, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I had a little problem with that.
So you spoke
I
up.
had some concerns with that.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yo, you messing with the money, baby. I'm like, the Nino came out of me. I was like, the money, baby, the money. Focus on the cheddar. What's going on?
Uh-huh.
You know, so, you know, time, the test of time is proven, you know, that I was right.
You was right about that one. Yeah. Your career has...
That's why we're doing the Talon of God. You know, where we left off there, we'll make up with this wonderful piece that we have here. Got some great characters, great world, some beautiful universe that we can manifest cinematically. And
that will go to the big screen as well. Will it be?
Yeah, by the grace of the Most High.
Okay. Wesley Snipes, ladies and gentlemen. 888-742-3345. We got... Let me see Joe from Harlem on the line. Joe, what up?
Harlem.
Joe.
Hey, what's up, Sway? It's actually Show, not Joe. But
My bad.
I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, hey, Wesley, man, it's great to have you doing your thing. Big inspiration
Give thanks.
To our community, especially to a dark-skinned brother like myself. I've been called...
Come on, Chocolicious, do what you need to do. Handle that business out there.
You know what I mean? So I take that as a compliment, and I wear that. So I wanted to definitely reach out, and I'm a big fan of yours. I'm going to go out, and I'm going to cop that book, and I'm
Please do.
Whatever you
Enjoy it, share with others, and also, you know, get some spiritual food out of it, too. Be entertained, but get that food. Feed right.
Hey, man, thanks for your call, man. We got Chris from Illinois here. By the way, your co-author of the book is graduated.
Yes, he's here with me.
Right, come here, man. Say hi, man. Where you at, bro?
Hey, how's it going, Sway, man?
Hold up, Chris. I'm coming to you. Hold up, man. Introduce yourself, man. They got Mike right there, man.
Yeah, my name is Ray Norman, and I'm co-author of the book Talon of God with Wesley Snipes.
Yes. But you've been a ghostwriter on books before, right?
Yeah, books on nutrition, spiritual self-help, those sort of things.
Okay. And how did y'all meet? Were y'all friends at first, or?
Actually, I was introduced to Wesley through a mutual friend of ours, and he gave him a story that I was working on that was a spiritual thriller. Wesley gave it a read. He liked some of the concepts and ideas, thought that he could really make the story improve, more cinematic, more enjoyable. So based on that, we kind of collaborated together and came up with the Talon of God project, worked on it for about a little over 2 years.
So if Wesley had an idea and you didn't agree with the idea, and knowing his martial art prowess, how would the debate go?
No problems,
Did they have no problems?
No, we didn't have any problems. No, there were no problems.
No problem.
Okay.
I'm just curious, was the book always as detailed as it is? Because even from the onset, when you talk about the description of the Z3X drug and how like the green glow and the slime moves on the skin and things like that, like it's very detailed and descriptive, almost like you're watching a movie on paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was one of the things we really wanted to do, was to make it kind of cinematic, very visual. So that was a goal of ours from the very beginning.
Hey,
That's how I write. I write cinematically and visually, you know, and I write the way that people talk, you know, like this conversation and this community that we're experiencing now. I would write it like this with the overlaps and, you know, sometimes I put in the screenshots, but that tap me on the shoulder. And shot 5 and close up to
Storyboards.
how many camera angles?
But, I just want to say it was a real honor working with Wesley. You know, he studied with spiritual masters all over the world, and he brought a real depth of spirituality to the book that really improved the story.
All right, man. Thank you, man. You got a great radio voice, by the way. Chris, you got a question? Chris, go ahead. What's your question?
I was Dr. Wesley Snipes, man. That's a great title, man. I just wanted to know, man, out of all the characters you played, all the roles you had, which one stood out, which one resonated with you? And another question, too, Sway, look, I'm still a big Blade fan. I could watch it right now and watch it like it's the first time. Hey, man, how you feel when they let Sticky Fingers play you in TV, man? How did you feel?
The last question first. I didn't have any control over that, you know, because we didn't control the property. You know, I was brought into the Blade franchise. Marvel, actually, Lionsgate controlled the property at that time. So what happened afterwards, subsequent to the film, I had little or no say.
Did you watch it?
What?
The sticky
What?
fingers. Oh, okay.
What?
Nah, okay. Yo, Wesley off the hand. You off the chain.
No, Sticky, my man. What are you talking about? What are we talking about, Sway?
All right, cool. Hey, man, thanks for your
That
call.
wasn't, hey.
That was no shot. No.
not
But
at
you
all,
don't care.
not at
What's somebody gonna do to you?
No.
Let me ask you this, man. We all.
To his other question, I haven't done the best movie yet. It's coming.
It's still ahead of you.
It's coming. That's right.
Let me ask you this, because we know about your life on screen and your life off screen. You know, we know you had to do some time, you know, for the taxes and everything. We were just talking about your martial art and having practiced since you were, 5? How old were you when you first started?
Started 12.
At 12?
12, yeah.
How did, because I just did a project in San Quentin where I went in and talked to guys who are being taught how to code now, so when they get out, they'll have something to do. But being in there, being in there, I just saw the conditions.
I can't relate to the San Quentin part.
But that was different.
You
right?
understand?
Yeah.
Real different.
That's very different.
Major difference.
Okay.
No. There's going to be a time I'm going to have a really good conversation about that whole experience, because most people don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they've been feeding and eating on the fake news out there. So there will be, if you do your homework, you'll discover that what they said happened didn't really happen that way. Okay. And how it was set up was by design for certain reasons. Right? And most people don't realize that we had lawyers and accountants handling my business. Yeah. So if they credit me with making the mistake, then what do you say about the rules that say you have to have a licensed practitioner managing your affairs? You know, you got to have a lawyer, you got to have an accountant. You know, most people don't know the whole story. They really. And one of the guys who was my accountant ended up being sent up. What is it
10,
for? Yeah, he did 8 years?
8
something
years.
like that.
Yeah. I read up on it. Yeah. I thought it was.
It's the same cat they brought in as the key witness on in the trial.
Oh, really?
This is the cat. This is the cat that I already, at 8 years prior to, had gone. We'll talk about that another time. I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay.
We still on the book today.
We're still in the book.
We'll stay in the book.
Well, the question wasn't about the time, but how did the discipline help you do the time?
Oh, I was disciplined before that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't get through 4 years of acting school without being disciplined. You can't get through to your higher levels of the martial arts without being disciplined. So all of those experiences, that conditioning prepared me for that unfortunate experience, you know, and it prepared me, to come out. Moving and grooving. Sticking and moving,
man.
Sticking and moving.
Yep. Mike Muse.
Hey, Wes, I have a question. We were talking about politics a little bit earlier, and just listening to you talk about the time that you served. Now that we have a Republican-controlled Congress, tax reform is on the agenda, and it's on the itinerary.
Don't ask me nothing about taxes, man.
No, I was
what's wrong with you, man?
No, I said, what would you want to see brought to the conversation in terms of how it could be changed to make it easier?
Don't ask me nothing about taxes, baby.
Oh, you don't want to know about taxes?
I wasn't an accountant then. I ain't an accountant now. Talk to the accountants.
Okay. All right. That's real
Talk to
enough.
the people that do that.
That's real
I don't
enough.
do that.
Yeah.
Dr. Wesley Snipes doesn't do that.
This is really random, and I love your craft. I love the way you speak, but I'm also just admiring what a bald-headed beauty you are. And we have a lot of conversations. You are. No, seriously. We have a lot of conversations here about how men just do not want to let go of whatever little patch of carpet they have left. But you should fully embrace it. Yeah. So can you give a statement to some men that are maybe insecure about going completely waxed off?
Well, I mean, if your hair defines you, then you got a problem.
Yeah.
That's another issue that we should be focusing on, inside, let the radiance and the light shine from the inside, and then your bald head, your cue ball, will glow.
Yes.
Dr. Wesley Snipes.
Amen.
All right, but
bong bong.
That's a bong bong.
This is the book. This is a really Talon of God, a novel by Wesley Snipes and Ray Norman. I can't wait for the movie. Just reading through the book itself, it's very enticing, intriguing. Each page lends you to want to turn the next page. This
so
is just
surprising. Like, most people would have never imagined that I would write a book like this.
Yeah.
A fantasy novel. Very few African Americans write in this genre. Very few, if any, fantasy stories feature a woman of color. So it's a very surprising thing, but that's my pedigree. We're always doing that which is unexpected, and we try to pioneer in certain areas where we can, and keep pushing the envelope.
Keep pushing the envelope.
Don't underestimate the man,
Yes, yes,
Don't
come
underestimate the
down.
man.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Wesley Snipes, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen.
Hey, man. Always good. Always good.
When I come back, we're going to put them bars. We're going to do 16 bars, and we're going to hit it on you.
Okay.
Ooh, yo, you see? Yo, don't underestimate the man.
Yes, indeed. All right, man. Wesley Snipes, we got the one and only. Who we got next, Heather B? You know I'm excited.
Ellaby.
Say it again.
Leonard Ellaby.
Say it
Floyd
louder.
Mayweather.
Yes, Leonard Ellaby is up next. Floyd
he's here?
Mayweather, he's here.
Oh.
All right, you want to talk with him? Mayweather's business partner, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.